Looks like we are live. I know that this title says we're going to be streaming a game called Effie, and we will be. But first, I need to hunt one more desert bighorn ram. We got Sonoran pronghorns. Because there's a very easy challenge today. I mean, there's always easy challenges in Red Dead Online, and I'm just trying to get what XP I can. So once I get this one done, we'll switch over to the other game. Hi, Undead Gizmo. Once we get some more people in, I've definitely got a few things we can talk about today, some interesting stuff. Come on, desert bighorn ram sheep creatures, where are you? I will say, first and foremost, it is good to be back streaming. Everyone, let me know if the audio and stuff sounds good. Because, I mean, just transported the mic and haven't used it in a little while, so... Definitely let me know if everything sounds correct. So yeah, I'll be switching over to the other game as soon as I can find a desert bighorn ram to finish this challenge. Because it's probably one of the better ways to get XP in Red Dead 2. Hi, Miller Dude. Hi, very long name, string of characters that is Commander Quills. Yep, I saw that Minecraft got an expansion. I already finished it. It's really easy. I finished it yesterday. I wrote a trophy guide for it. Or no, I finished it like 2 days ago. Not tonight. Because this is supposed to be a stream of a game I actually got a review copy for. Which is really cool because that's only happened maybe one other time. Perks of being a YouTuber with 2,000 subscribers, or 2,100. I mean, the only thing I need help with in Red Dead Online is just to do the, crap, what's it called? It's, countering a rival posse's free roam mission. Because I swear, after, like, the first 2 weeks of the beta, no one does any of that stuff anymore. No one even cares anymore. It's crazy. I mean, the Red Dead Online is, like, already semi-dead. And the full thing's only been out for, like, a couple weeks. Daily challenges are an okay way to get some XP, but still annoying. Yep, I saw that those are going to be free on PS Plus. I've already got the Handsome Collection. I've got it platinumed, 100%ed. I bought it. I think I bought that, like, release day because it was a lot of fun. I love Borderlands. And then, yeah, I love the Borderlands series. And I think they're gonna... Speaking of Borderlands, I think they're in the process of fixing Borderlands 1. Like, the Game of the Year edition. Man, there are no bighorn rams out here. That's quite surprising. If I don't find one within the next 5 minutes, I'm just gonna say screw it. I already completed a couple challenges today, so it doesn't really matter. Just doing it for like an extra couple hundred XP. Yeah, I mean, I love the single player for this game. But I despise the gold medals. And I despise much of the online because it's just not good. Yeah, Minecraft. I agree they need to chill with the expansions, but at least this one was actually easy. There's one! Yeah, you took me a little while to find. Not today, man. I wanted to get one more of these things, and then I'm going to be streaming something else. You don't need to pay $5 to be my friend on PSN, just as long as your friend request isn't blank. Yeah, that game is really, it needs to just chill out with the expansions, but at least this was an easy one, and it was actually kind of a fun one. Alright, now that we got that done, now we can switch out to the game I said we were going to stream. Log out. I'm going to be playing this on my alternate account just because I don't think this is a hard platinum at all. But just in case. I really don't think it will be, but you never know. So, this is called Effie. I got a free review copy of the game. I don't really know anything about it. But, hey, you know, do something a little bit different. Always fun. You don't need to give me money. Why is it... What are you talking about, cannot upload? I mean, it's probably because I switched accounts, but, So, I got a few other things to talk about today, though, in the gaming world. Well, actually, first off, I went to go see Saving Private Ryan. They rescreened it for 2 days for the 75th anniversary of D-Day, and I never got to see it in theaters back in the 90s, and it's such a good movie. It was so cool to see in theaters. Absolutely loved it. I mean, it's one of my favorite movies anyway. Subtitles on. So yeah, we're playing it on my alt account just in case it ends up. I don't think it's going to be hard or time consuming. So it looks like it's 5 levels, 5 different types of collectibles totaling 18. Yeah, I know. I still need to watch Hacksaw Ridge. I haven't gotten around to that one yet. But then, went to see that. That was awesome. But also, in good news, THQ Nordic officially announced SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated Edition.
You know what, Effie?
So, a remaster of Battle for Bikini Bottom.
It is a tale about night.
They announced it this morning. I think it's slated to come out in early 2020.
Redemption. And above all,
but that's just, I am so happy about that. That's the best Nickelodeon game of all time. And they're actually doing 3 straight days of announcements leading up to E3. So they're doing one tomorrow and Friday.
a man called Ganon, who had
So I'm really, really excited for that because it could be another Nickelodeon game. A lot of people think we're going to see Time Splitters.
as her cart
And there's the very real possibility we're finally getting something about a new Destroy All Humans.
was extremely lazy. So
But yeah, SpongeBob SquarePants Rehydrated Edition, Battle for Bikini Bottom, cannot wait. It's going to have multiplayer,
the young girl, however, was a powerful
which is like, I'm not sure how.
who instantly turned into an old man.
You don't know.
I'm not going to do Overcooked 2 because I don't have anyone really to play it with.
As he had never witnessed magic,
I will if I have someone to play with.
who lived at the top of the mountain. Perhaps he
Someone to do it in co-op with, because I know now that I could do Overcooked 1 if my neighbor that I streamed with that other time was around.
the master also
Because we got good enough at the game that we could have 3-starred every level. It wouldn't have been horribly difficult, and that was only with 2 people. It would have been even easier with 4.
possessed the power to break.
I don't even own Overcooked 2, actually.
Ganon was unsure
I mean, Overcooked 1 covers pretty much everything already, so...
what were his options.
But yeah, Overcooked, that's a really, really fun game.
Relentlessly for days until
I know, Neon Junctions, I think that's the latest Ratalaika game.
there he was.
So yeah, that's the good gaming news of the day. But we also have some bad gaming news. So for those who haven't heard, Naughty Dog announced today
When suddenly,
that they will be shutting down the PS3 Naughty Dog game servers on September 3rd.
He had to run.
Meaning Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, and The Last of Us PS3 are all getting shut down.
And Galland was forced to take a leap of faith.
I am very sad about that. Not because the games are fun to play multiplayer with, but because their 100%s are painfully, obnoxiously grindy. Because, like, The Last of Us I'm done with. I finished The Last of Us already.
But he survived the fall.
Okay, so X to jump.
This.
Any other buttons do anything? You run reasonably fast. Camera, maybe. No double jump. Okay. I think they said this is supposed to be sort of like an early, almost like the first Jak and Daxter and such. We'll see if if it turns out to be an easy platinum, which I think it will be. I'll play it on my main account. But I don't really know enough about the game yet. But yeah, the Uncharted's and Last of Us are shutting down.
Apparently strengthened Galland.
What did I just pick up?
Endowed him with vitality, power.
Like a life bar thing?
It was like a taste of youth.
So yeah, I've already got The Last of Us 100%. I finished that like a couple months ago. I mean, the 100%. I already had the platinum a long time ago. The 100% it's interesting because The Last of Us is like the opposite of the Uncharted games. In terms of the way the trophies work, because like, the Uncharted games tend to have fairly easy platinums, but difficult or grindy 100%s. Whereas The Last of Us has a more challenging plat, but an easier 100%, especially the remaster. Okay, so you can climb on stuff.
Side. He had to find the Elder Protectors before it was too late.
So that's sort of how that is. Now, The Last of Us, like I said, I've already got the 100% in, so thankfully that's not going to be a problem. The real problem is the Uncharted's. And I'm not happy to see those go down, because Uncharted 2 I'm not particularly surprised about, because it's 10 years old this year. But, so I'm not that surprised that it's going down. But to be shutting down Uncharted 3, and especially The Last of Us, because Uncharted 3 is only 8 years old, it came out in 2011, and The Last of Us is only 6 years old, it came out in 2013. And I guess maybe The Last of Us also makes a little more sense because Last of Us 2 is coming out in 2020. But it's still all a little bit surprising. I mean, especially like Uncharted 3, I thought I was going to have more time. I didn't think that one was going to shut down yet because it's not as old as Uncharted 2, and I also, like I said, thought The Last of Us was going to stay online for a while.
Felt much better now.
So we'll see about that. Like, when it comes to platinuming and 100%ing those games, they're obviously platinumed. I've had them platinumed a long time. But for 100%s, I intend to finish Uncharted 2. Uncharted 2 is not that hard to 100%. Like, Uncharted 2 it's still annoying, but it's not really that difficult because all but 3 of the trophies are just tied to getting a limited number of different medals, and I feel like you could probably do all those in a weekend.
Of the hall. But how?
To where the only 3 more difficult trophies are for, let's see, there's 2 related to finishing the co-op maps on Hard and Crushing. Okay, I don't think I can go across that yet. Ooh, a secret chest. Let's pick it up. It's just more of that, whatever that rune energy is. I guess that's like your health or something. That's what I'm kind of guessing. But there's that, and then there's also a 2,500 kill trophy. But Uncharted 2, it's not unreasonable. It's annoying, it's time-consuming, but it's not unreasonable.
Tread upon a strange tile on the
And it's not as time-consuming as Uncharted 3. Because like I said, aside from the 2,500 kills and the 2 co-op trophies, it's not really bad. It also only takes 6 players to boost, which is... It's still a bit, but it's not as much as The Last of Us or Uncharted 3. Because The Last of Us requires 8. Now, Uncharted 3, that one's going to be a real pain in the ass. Because Uncharted 3 has over 50 DLC trophies. Or it has like 50 DLC trophies exactly. And... Oh, you're going to try to trick me with little trap floors now. Uh-oh. That's up in the difficulty a little bit. I'm not sure about this. But, Uncharted 3 is awful. Like, for one, I believe it requires 10 players to boost most of it. Which is way too many. 2, the trophies are more complicated than Uncharted 2. 3, there's a lot more of them. And apparently there's something horrendous with Uncharted 3 to do with collecting treasures. I know, like, nothing about boosting it, but... Yeah, I'm not excited to have to do that. Uncharted 2, like I said, I intend to finish. Uncharted 3, we'll have to see about that. I'm also kind of annoyed because this pushes back my plans to do Far Cry 2. Because doing Far Cry 2, that would be great because that's like a 0.52% platinum. And it's not the multiplayer with 2 PS3s is not even that hard. Because I've got a second copy of the game coming. I just bought it on eBay. It's coming. It should be here in a couple days. So I've got 2 copies and 2 PS3s. So, I mean, I know it's going to suck because it takes like 60 to 80 hours to do. But it's at least not really hard. But then, I did kind of want to get started on that because it's such a rare platinum that it would be looking... Oh, well, that happened. I jumped the wrong way. Because I thought the platform was going to pop up faster than it did, but it didn't.
The traps could be easily avoided.
So if you die, what happens? It sets you back to checkpoint, obviously. You don't lose any of that energy stuff. That's good. Okay, then. I will say one little criticism off the bat is a double jump would have been nice. But maybe that's just because I'm used to platforming games like this having a double jump. Because it's a platforming collect-a-thon. I can already tell that. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I've played plenty of good platforming collect-a-thons. Alright. Looks like there's one more thing somewhere that I have to stand on. So there's that, and then that's also going to push back Battlefield 3. Because Battlefield 3 is not too bad to do. Because it's like, there are some annoying parts of it, but everything can be done with 4 players. Or 4 consoles. With 4 copies of the game. But yeah, the Uncharted's are going to have to take precedent now. At least Uncharted 2 is. Uncharted 3, we'll see if I end up feeling like ever actually doing it.
Found the Elder Protectors. At last.
I'd like to get some of it done. I just don't know how much of it I'll be able to get done. I don't want to get horribly burnt out on it, and there's other games I obviously want to work on.
We know why you are here.
I haven't been hit by a server shutdown since Killzone 3,
Last years, and
which I got done in time.
back to you.
But that's the last time I really got hit by any sort of a server shutdown, where I sort of had any sort of time crunch.
So you will have to prove your worth. Agreed?
Killzone 3, though, all but 3 trophies can be done with 2 players.
It's Melira.
And 2 of those remaining trophies only took 4 people.
She was the one who cursed you.
There was only one bad trophy in Killzone 3 and that was in DLC, and that was the Radek Revenge trophy where you had to kill 5 different ISA soldiers on the Radek Academy map.
The gems of evil.
That and the XP that would level you up and your kills didn't always save in the later years of the game being out.
Melira, the gem.
And that was a serious issue because it made the Killzone 3 standalone much harder, and it's the reason I never did the Killzone 3 standalone.
We have created a special shield for
The multiplayer standalone, I mean, because it wouldn't have been that hard to boost except for those time-consuming or grindier trophies that I wouldn't have been able to do because they're so
and
buggy.
become a part of you. Now go.
So I'll always be -1 Killzone game.
Suddenly, everything started trembling.
Because I'll get through Shadowfall. Shadowfall's DLC isn't that hard.
The wicked Melira was attacking the temple. But
Oh, we finally gonna get to fight stuff?
shield to protect.
Yes! Fight! 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 Why do they look like the ghosts from Luigi's Mansion? No, like, they look exactly like the ghosts from... More like the ghosts from Luigi's Mansion 2. Or even... Oh, we have a floating ability now. And we have a heavy attack with triangle. Oh, nice combo. Ow. Stop punching me, you little sperm bubbles. Alright, so... Where do you want me to get? Oh, I bet I can break these now, can't I? Yep. So now we have a health bar. Yeah, hopeful. Yeah, like I said, I hope to get Uncharted 2 done, but I don't know about Uncharted 3. And that also starts to make me wonder, you know, that's a major studio that's shutting down some of its PS3 games. How much longer do we have for the others? Which for me, there's 8 others. 8 others.
Garland realized he would need an extra.
Ah, now we can double jump. Okay, so I get rid of that criticism. It was just a short period of time. Alright. So of the other 8 games I want to do on the PS3, I think we got time on Far Cry 2 because they actually did server maintenance on it and actually made the servers more functional within the last few months, which makes no sense to me unless they're planning to keep the game online for longer. So I think I'm going to be okay on Far Cry 2. I think I'm going to have enough time. So other server shutdown possibilities, though. Red Dead 1. That one wouldn't take that long to do, though. I mean, I can self-boost a majority of the trophies I'm missing. I don't think the DLC cost anything in that game except for Undead Nightmare, which I can boost the last trophy in that with another person, because I'm only missing 1 trophy that requires 2 people total. So I'm not too worried about Red Dead 1. I mean, I know that there's the co-op mode, but I think we probably got plenty of time for that since GTA 4 is still online and it's older.
But his gut was telling him to take another leap of
Oh, no, no, no! Whoa! Wait, where am I?
an ambush.
An ambusher? Not an ambusher! These things are interesting looking, we'll say that. Very nondescript ghosts. I wish the combat maybe was a little bit more fluid, or that there was a blocking feature. One of those would be quite nice to avoid being murdered. So it looks like those runestone things give you health. That's my assumption. Okay, that's the way we came from. Then there's Battlefield 3, which I think has a solid amount of time left because it's still liked a lot to where I think it probably... Oh, there's a chest down there. I think it has a good amount of time left because it's still... Come on! Ah, it didn't pop out in time. Because I think the game has a pretty good following still to this day, which is kind of surprising for how old it is. I mean, it's not actually that old. It's only like 5 or 6 years old, so I think it's still pretty popular to where probably still have time left in it. Then what else is there that I have to do? So Red Dead, Far Cry, 2 Uncharted's, Battlefield. Then we have some Call of Duty games, which I would assume will be about the last things to shut down. That would at least be what I would hope. Which, at this point in time, I'm only missing stuff in 3 of the Call of Duties on PS3. Ghosts, Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2, because I'm not doing Advanced Warfare twice. Because that would not be fun. So where does this platform go? Up. Okay. And I feel like I know I'm forgetting a couple of other games, but I can't remember exactly which ones. Oh, Resident Evil, that's it. That's another one that I wonder how long we have until the servers go down. Resident Evil 5 and Resident Evil 6. Thankfully, those two are not that hard to do.
Garland felt much better now.
I mean, Resident Evil 6, everything can be done with 2 people except for 2 trophies. So I can self-boost that.
It was a trap!
It's a trap! And we've leveled up. Oh, purple ghosties. Hello, purple ghosties. Oh, you are sucking me. You cannot suck me, sir. Or ma'am. I don't care if you're a sir or a ma'am. You may not suck me today. Or beat me. I don't agree with that either. I did not consent to that. There we go. Yeah, like Resident Evil 5 isn't hard, but it takes 4 people. Resident Evil 6 takes 2 people for almost everything. I'm also annoyed because I may have to purchase more DLC for those games. Like Resident Evil 5, I think the DLC, the Versus DLC, was free. So I don't think that's going to be a problem. But, Resident Evil 6, you had to pay for the DLC unless they've made it free in the last 6 months or year. And I'm assuming they haven't, so I'll probably end up having to buy DLC a second time. Thankfully, that game isn't exactly expensive. It wasn't exactly a popular game. Yikes. I am not the best at this kind of game.
The buildings were in disrepair. Our old man would need to cross quickly if he didn't want to be swallowed by the looming abyss.
I don't really understand what the story of this game is. Maybe it's because I've been talking over some of it, or just because it doesn't have much of one, I don't know. So now that we got the SpongeBob game announced, what other Nickelodeon games would you guys like to see THQ Nordic release? I'm thinking about all those people that are doing like tier lists for stuff now as like a new trend. To do one for all the Nickelodeon Activision games. Obviously, Battle for Bikini Bottom, I'm not going to get crushed by that. That's a bad idea. What? Okay. Anyone want to explain that one to me? That was a glitch, that's for sure. A funny one, but still a glitch. Yes, this game does have a plat, but since I don't really know anything about the trophies or the game itself, I'm playing it on an alternate account. And I'll go back and play it again on my main account if it ends up having an easy trophy list, which I think it will. Wait, can I do that again? Oh man, so that's definitely a glitch. Like you just get absorbed by the rock. That's weird. Well, I guess that's why they send out free copies to people, so they can play it and know what to do and get feedback on it. I'm gonna try not to have that happen again, but that was kind of funny. The Borderlands games, yeah, I've got every Borderlands game 100% except for Borderlands 1 Game of the Year Edition. I have all the other Borderlands games done. I don't have the VR one either, but I don't intend to be doing that one. In fact, actually, Lizard Guy took his VR back with him when he went back to the military base after we hung out, so I don't even have the VR anymore. So, no other VR games and Platinums for now. Until I eventually break down and buy a VR myself. Which will happen eventually.
An urge within him.
But yeah, I've done every Borderlands game except for the Borderlands 2 VR. And the Mad Moxie DLC from Borderlands 1 Game of the Year Edition. Just because it's so broken, and I'm waiting for him to fix it.
Oh.
A relic?
Relic.
So, this is one of the collectible types in the game. There's only like 18 total collectibles, which isn't bad at all. Let's check out the trophies real quick and see what we're looking at. I still need to download that system software update. I'm being really lazy about that. Yeah, this is the account I play games on that I don't want to mess up my trophy list with. Okay, so it looks like that's probably story-related. Level up, collectibles, level up, easy collectible, story maybe. Probably all story. That's collectible. Those are all collectibles. Wait, isn't that... Okay, no, so she's a boss at multiple places. And, like, every chapter. Skills. It looks like it's probably a pretty easy platinum, so that's good to know. I can now add it to my backlog of other random crap I need to get done. But at this point in time, priorities are changing. The next 3 months have to be dedicated to the Uncharted's. Uncharted 2 and 3. Uncharted 4 would definitely be the least priority because, I mean, I don't know how much longer it would stay online. Probably much longer than those, though. Because it came out in, what, 2016?
Gallant.
And because I'm only missing 2 trophies in it. Although those 2 trophies together will take just as long as Uncharted 2 or 3 would. Again, Naughty Dog, they tend to make pretty easier single-player games. Or single-player, like, or not single, I don't know why I'm saying with that. I mean, tend to make easy platinums with very difficult 100%s.
The other protectors were testing.
Oh, look at this. It looks like we have a world map. So is this a free roam? What does that do?
Yes, the map was lighting up.
Okay, so next up we need to find a buzzsaw. I don't know what that game is. Miko, Gadeku. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Barrel. Uncharted 2 with relatively dedicated boosting probably could be done in like a week. With the exception probably of the 2,500 kills. Because like most of the trophies are fairly easy, and then there's 2 co-op trophies, but those at least only require 3 people.
Why would I lie to you?
I don't know how difficult they are. I don't think they're overly difficult, but they at least only require 3 people. So, I mean, Uncharted 2, I could probably get done, like I said, within a week of dedicated boosting, except for the 2,500 kills, which would take longer. Uncharted 3 is like a 50-hour DLC game. It takes, like, maybe 10 to 20 hours less than all of Far Cry 2 would.
At that moment, a supernatural force.
Runestone Sense. What does that do? So yeah, Uncharted 3 is just going to take an absurd amount of time.
To escape from the temple.
Even boosting.
Now the red plains of Auburn.
And I'm pretty sure it requires 10 people. Which is really, really not good. Because all the other games I have left don't require... Well, no, that's not entirely true, but most everything else I need only requires no more than 6 people, and Uncharted 3 takes like 10. Even the worst trophy I have left in Red Dead 1 only requires 6 people.
Demonic minions with a devilish cackle.
Yeah, it's not on my list yet, but I want to do it because it's the only Far Cry I don't have done.
Whatever those old statues told you, it's a lie. Now you'll find.
And then I can be done with all the Far Cries, which would actually be really, really cool. Plus, that's an extremely ultra-rare platinum. New enemy type. Ow. Oh, I'm assuming I don't want to be in that circle.
Gallant had to do away with Valera's minions, or they would certainly destroy him if given the chance.
So yeah, having Far Cry 2 done, not only is it a super, like, ultra-rare platinum, but it's... it would be done with the Far Cry series. I mean, at least until the next one comes out, which I'm sure there will be more of them. Oh yeah, that's another game announcement from Ubisoft. We get, Watch Dogs Legion getting announced. Taking place in England. I liked Watch Dogs 2 well enough. Never played the original. Jeez, these things are a bit obnoxious. Oh, crap. Wow, okay, they kill you really fast. I gotta keep that in mind, then, that they can actually kill you pretty fast. Sonic Mania, I don't know anything about the game. I need to look into that list. I heard that it's actually a decent game, though. You definitely do with maybe a better combat system in this game. The combat is not particularly good because there's no... Unless I'm missing something, there's no dodge feature or block. And that would make things a lot better for this sort of hack and slash parts of the game. As I think the game's meant to be based around, you know, solving puzzles and platforming. But if there's going to be combat, the combat could definitely be better than it is. It's kind of bare bones, and it doesn't work as well as it probably could. I mean, not even that it doesn't work that well, it just needs more to it. You know, a block and a dodge feature, or at least one of them. So that's already like 1/5 of the game.
This isn't over yet.
I like the way the game plays overall, though.
But the floor was still crumbling away.
It's not a bad game at all.
In that moment, time
Certainly took more effort than all the 5-minute Ratalaika games.
Then he realized perhaps the shield would
100% GTA 5, I'll get close.
fall. Runestone knew what had to be done.
Do we have a flying sequence here?
Deeds of Galen. When it felt Galen's feet upon it, it let its magic flow
Oh, possibly. Oh, okay. Jak and Daxter!
and was already surfing the red plains of Oplan. Galen had heard rumors about this place.
Like those vehicle segments from it and all.
It was a cursed region inhabited by the
Ooh, speed boost.
and crawling with an assortment of wicked creatures.
So, I don't know what the goal is here.
Sources of power. An old fortified city that was
I intend to finish the Heist DLC.
now lay abandoned.
Oh, so this is an open world game. Okay. To some degree.
Old Galen had lived his short
That's kinda
life in
cool.
a world without magic. However, even he could feel that the place was enchanted. It reminded him of a novel he had read.
Yeah, like the Heist DLC isn't really that hard. I can never get a group together to do
Who
it.
fought against fierce giants that, in the end, were nothing but windmills.
Because all you really have to do is complete the game. Or complete the game. Complete all the heists. Because the Platinum Awards are pretty easy, because you can just replay the first heist, the jewelry store heist. Or, no, not jewelry store, the Flecka Bank heist. You can just keep replaying that to get Platinum Awards without really any issue. But the rest of the heists, like, they aren't necessarily hard. They just take a while. Or they don't even take all that much time. You just need to actually have a group to play them with. Because I've tried a couple times to do it and get, like, a group together to do it, but it never seems to work out.
Galen felt much better.
That's why I don't like organizing boosting groups. And then you also have to spend like $8 million on Heist DLC stuff, which is really stupid. I mean, yes, you can technically sell back stuff that you buy and rebuy it, and that counts, but it still means you're going to have to waste like probably at least $4 million. I think it's like around $4 million with that, doing it that way. So you have to spend $4 million, which is a decent amount in GTA Online just to get that. Which is honestly quite annoying. They really pushing those microtransactions, that's for sure, because that's a trophy that can certainly be helped by spending real life money.
Much better now.
At least this game isn't horribly jet fanning my PS4. Speaking of that, I've got a screwdriver coming, a T8 security screwdriver. So I can further clean my PS4, because I was able to clean it partially last time I took it sort of apart, but I couldn't. I had a lot of difficulty getting to the fan because I didn't have the right screwdriver. I was still able to get it open though, and I couldn't get to the heat sink at all. So hopefully I can clean it better this time. It probably still won't be perfect. I mean, it is. I did get this console about 4 months after the PS4 even came out. So it's over 5 years old. But I can at least probably get it somewhat better. We will see. You guys will hopefully know that on Friday night. Well, no, I would say you'd know that on Friday's stream, but Friday's stream won't be a PS4 game. Not sure how to get to those. Can I bouncy bounce? Nope. I know I don't need to collect all these things, but they level you up, so... Heavily button mashing, which is already a little bit like Red Dead 2. I know on Red Dead 2, I'm actually making very, very good progress in the single player. I'm actually pretty close to being done.
Galen felt an urge.
Oh, crap, I couldn't... Dang it. Yeah, in Red Dead 2 single player, I need 8 more bear attacks. Survived, which is easy, just a little bit grindy. And 8 more gold medals. How do I get to that? Doesn't look like I can quite get there yet. Maybe I need an upgrade. I can get to that one, though. We'll bother with those later. So yeah, I only need 8 more gold medals and 8 more bear attacks. In terms of gold medals, I've got a few easy missions left. I'm gonna be hitting the bottom of the barrel though on easier missions by the end of this. Because I finished all but 2 missions in Chapter 1. Chapter 1 actually has a couple really hard ones for gold medal. Because they have multiple objectives, including like one that has one for not taking damage and stuff, which is one of the worst objectives. So I've got 2 missions left in Chapter 1, but I'm not going to get either of those gold medals, most likely. I mean, I'm not even probably going to try for those. I don't think it's really worth it. Chapter 2, I got all but 2 gold medals in that chapter. One of the 2 gold medals I have left is impossible on replay. Because of the way the mission's designed, it's actually impossible on replay, because you don't have enough Deadeye. Unless you get just absolutely absurdly lucky, which it's not worth the effort yet again. And then there's one other mission that's just really hard in Chapter 1, at least to do on replay. Chapter 3, I've got maybe 4 or 5 missions left. And I think there's at least one of those I could do if I had to. It's that really, really good mission where you storm the manor toward the end of the chapter.
The Elder Protectors were provided.
That's just like epic. The music's epic in it. The battle is epic. Alright, so now we have a new ability. R1 dash. Oh, but it uses up the power bar thingy. Is that a power or stamina? It's power, okay. Alright, good to know. Oh, that doesn't look good. So this is a good method of escaping. Ah, I was hoping he could kill his own guys.
Light attacks didn't appear to hurt the beast.
So there's that. Then Chapter 4, there's maybe 1 more I could probably do if I had to. At most. Chapter 5, I know I could get at least 1 more out of Chapter 5. I'm just not sure exactly which one. Chapter 6, there should be 2 or 3 I can do. Epilogue Part 1, I golded every mission, because Epilogue Part 1's really easy. And there's probably 3 I can do from Epilogue Part 2. So there should be just enough gold medals. I do hope we end up getting a story DLC, though, for the game. I'd rather get that than the multiplayer, because the multiplayer is just not interesting. Like, maybe... I wonder what would be a good single-player DLC overall. Like, I wouldn't mind... Okay, I can think of a few ideas. One would be the Blackwater heist that occurred right before the start of the game. That would be cool. Just as sort of a prequel to it. Perhaps a mission taking place between the 2 games. Maybe showing how the characters get to where they are between the 2 games. Like, I mean, I'm not going to say exactly who, but just to not spoil anything, but just to show how the surviving characters get to where they are for the second game. A lot of people really want a DLC for Sadie. And I would definitely agree with seeing that. Wouldn't mind that at all. Because she has a lot of interesting backstory and character to her, so I think that would be an interesting idea. So there's that. Those are the sort of main ones I can think of that would be good. Hey, Invisible! What's up, buddy? I'm playing a game that I actually got a review copy for. It's only the second time I've ever had that happen. You're good. I've been streaming for less than an hour, so... Oh, we have a long jump now? Okay. Probably over there. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Oh, I think it was supposed to go the other way. Aha! And that one will shift it back the other way. Got it. It's called Effie. E-F-F-I-E. I've never even heard of the developer, but they randomly emailed me a review copy of the game. Just said, you know, have at it, so... I mean, I'm certainly not going to turn down a free game any day. I don't know what the story is, because the game was not very clear about that. But it's basically, it's supposed to be a puzzle platformer. Or, no, that's not correct. More of a platforming collect-a-thon type game. They said it's supposed to be resemble like the old like the first Jak and Daxter and stuff like that. And I could see that. The gameplay overall was fine, just the combat's not that great. Because there's no block or dodge features, at least not yet. And I think that's usually a fairly integral thing for fighting. I'm also playing it on an alternate account at the moment. But yeah, like, this is only about the second time I've ever gotten a review copy of anything. I got one for Demetrios, the Big Cynical Adventure. That was like a couple years ago at least. Probably like 3 years ago. But I got a copy for that, and now I got a copy for this. So it's cool though. It's never turned down a free game. Never will do that. Gives me something different to play on stream too. Yeah, that's true. The Jak combat games aren't the best. I've only ever actually, like, legitimately played the first Jak and Daxter. Because I played the second, I played the second game on PS4 because it has the debug mode. I played the third game on PS3 because of its debug mode. And I played the original, and I own a second copy, I own the PS4 version of the first one as well. The first one I like. I actually do think the first one's pretty fun. The second one, though, as best I can tell, is super linear, which seems a little odd for the game. Alright, so now we can head up there and progress. I think the third one is a little more of a return to form. But I could be wrong on that. Okay, so... Aha! And then Invisible, I don't know if you saw or if you ever played the old Nickelodeon Activision games. Like SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom and stuff, but THQ Nordic announced this morning that they are going to release a remastered version of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Which is awesome. And here we were thinking that they had forgotten about all their Nickelodeon licenses. Because they got them, like, over a year ago. And they had mentioned a number of different games they wanted to do something with. And then we got no word about it. Because we heard, like, nothing about it for a full year, and now all of a sudden, SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom remastered. Basically, it's like the first Jak game, with better combat and SpongeBob related. And it's the most beloved Nickelodeon game of all time. It's actually a very good game, very fun. And we're getting a remaster of it, which is awesome. That's going to be a day one purchase for me whenever it does come out. It's even going to have multiplayer, apparently, which I don't know how that's going to work, but I'm not going to complain. So the question is, what other Nickelodeon games will we eventually get? And what are THQ Nordic's 2 announcements that are coming over the next 2 days? Because THQ Nordic is announcing 2 more games over the next 2 days. Ah, you hate SpongeBob? Well, the game's actually fun, though. It's a great game. I did a Let's Play of it quite a few years ago. Is this a push block? Nope. So there's none of that in this game. So yeah, I am... Oh, okay, it's a climbing ledge. But they're making those announcements for new games, or for games in general, over the next 2 days. Curious as to what the others are going to be. Because a lot of people are thinking Time Splitters, which would be cool. And then a lot of people were saying they thought there would be a Nickelodeon game, which of all of them, Battle for Bikini Bottom was going to be the Nickelodeon game that gets remastered, at least the one that gets made first, because it's the best one. And then there's the very real possibility that we may finally get an announcement on Destroy All Humans 5. Please let us get that. Because that will be a day one purchase for me. And I will desperately try to get an early copy from them, because I have been very loyal to Destroy All Humans over the years. And I think I've been loyal and deserving enough to get an early access to the next Destroy All Humans. If that's what we get. I don't know if that's going to be what we get. It's like, or even if it was a remaster of Big Willy Unleashed and Path of the Furon, would also be cool. I would take that as well. Especially Big Willy Unleashed, because that one doesn't get enough credit for being a fairly decent game. Path of the Furon, I see a lot of the complaints for that one because it's not that a very good game, but the other three are. There's more stuff down there, but I don't know if I can get there. And as for Lego Chima, yes, I think I did that.
It looked like the mechanisms needed some power. Perhaps.
Are you literally just now telling me how to do different attack types? That's kind of strange. Yeah, I did Lego Chima on the Vita. That's one of the easiest Lego games, or one of the shortest. They're all equal difficulty, but that one's one of the shortest. Because, like, the Lego games range, like, the shortest one, I think, is Lego Chima. It's one of the Vita games, though. I don't know if it's Chima, but it's one of the Vita games. Is the shortest. It's, like, 6 to 8 hours at most. Which is unheard of for Lego. But then there's also, like, the longest ones are really, really long. Because, like, the longest ones can be, like... like... 60 hours or something for the longest one, just to platinum.
No, not like that.
Oh, we've got a puzzle. Okay. Let's try this one. Nope. Okay, so there's only one other one that can be. Unless I was only supposed to hit that one and not any others. Ah, there we go. Not sure exactly how... Oh, I see. It's the number of gears. Simple enough.
Yes.
But yeah, some of the Lego games can be like 60-hour platinums, which is a little ridiculous. And, you know, not something I want to really dedicate my time to. Because it's not even because it's 60 hours of, like, good gameplay. It's like maybe 20 hours of real gameplay and then many more hours of just mindless, pointless grinding. Okay. Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do. Possibly. Well... Oh, I bet I can jump to this, can I? Yep. Alright, got a key. Yeah, I platinumed Horizon. That was like my 105th platinum or something. I did that quite a while back. Yeah, Horizon, that's a fun game. I liked that one a lot. I don't think it's quite like a perfect 10, but it's definitely a good game. And then the DLC, I did that as well. Like, it's a pretty easy platinum too, which is nice. Okay, there's one concern I do have about this game is saving. I'm assuming that it's auto-saving at checkpoints because there's no save feature here. So I'm hoping that's happening because the game is lagging at a few points and I don't want it to crash on me and not have a save. That would be quite bad. So yeah, what was I gonna say next? Yeah, Horizon, that's a good game. Fun platinum. Aloy's awesome. But just think, like, in the next year, not only we're gonna be getting that, the SpongeBob remake, and whatever other 2 games we get from THQ Nordic that they're working on announcing. But we're also going to get Death Stranding in the fall, which is supposed to be awesome, and the trailers look pretty cool. Although I don't really fully understand their collector's edition for it. Because their collector's edition is like a statue of the baby in the gel, or whatever it is. That's just kind of odd. I don't know how I'm going to explain that to someone that comes over to my house or apartment. Unless they also know of the game. It's kind of an odd collector's edition. One that I'm not buying. I mean, I didn't even get a chance to. It sold out in like an hour.
An ambush. It was time to fight again.
So thankfully I didn't care enough about that. Though I wouldn't mind getting the one with the like $80 one that has the steel back and stuff. Because I like collecting that stuff. And then we're getting The Last of Us 2 sometime in 2020. I think it's confirmed. Or I think it got confirmed to actually get pushed back to 2020. Probably to not compete with Death Stranding. Then we will get... presumably another God of War game in 2020. Presumably either another Spider-Man game or another superhero game in the Spider-Man design. What else? I'm trying to think of what else at the moment that I'm actually interested in. I would assume that we're going to get more information on the next Elder Scrolls game. So, whatever Elder Scrolls 6 is, or Starfield. I don't know which one we'd hear about first. But I'm assuming we're going to get knowledge of those games. Oh, that didn't work. I got a nice blue chest with stuff in it.
Galen felt an urge within him.
Looks like the crates like respawn or something. That's interesting. The enemies seem to as well. There's another chest over there. Then, apparently, I actually found out that there's a Fallout Shelter 2 type game that was released, like, exclusively in China. Which is a little odd. But it's a thing. So, cool enough, I guess. Then, what else? There will be... I gotta get this key up here. Oh, Modern Warfare. Anyone... What was their idea with the naming scheme in this? Like, I don't understand the naming scheme behind that. Because it's like you did... You had Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare Remastered, and now Call of Duty Modern Warfare. That was a weird noise I just heard. Was it in the game or was it in real life? I don't know. Okay, so it looks like the first part here is just a jump. We can jump over to there or over to there. There we go, got some more energy stuff. So there's more over there. That chest is more important, though. Okay, so I got the chest.
Urge within him.
Ah, okay, we can go down. So missing a few of those rocks means, like, nothing since the boxes reappear. Looks like you level up a bit slowly. Unless the game's just longer than I thought. So yeah, I don't really fully understand that idea with naming. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. And it's probably going to confuse some parents that are trying to buy it for their kids. Because it's going to be like, should I buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare or just Modern Warfare Remastered? Is Modern Warfare Remastered a remaster of Modern Warfare? Call of Duty Modern Warfare? That's how the conversations are going to go. And, no, I haven't. Well, I've never played any of them on PS3 or PS4. I've played them years ago with my neighbor at some point. At least one of them. I don't remember which ones, though. Or exactly when, for that matter. But I have at least... I've played them at some point. I see a puzzle.
No, not like that.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm assuming it has something to do with these symbols on the wall. Not that one. Okay, so this one first, next to the ramp. With a thing. I'm assuming it's not just... Oh, well. Ramp, one to the right of the ramp. Yep, nope, I didn't think so. Didn't think it would be that easy. Okay, then that one. So yeah, that. This?
No, not
Nope.
like that.
Not a big fan of puzzles that just don't make any sense. Because I don't see anything that could tie these together. Unless I'm now supposed to do the flat arrow here.
Yes.
Aha, so that was it. Oh, well. That went ahead and took me down. Hope there wasn't anything important there. I mean, this is on an alternate account anyway, so it doesn't matter that much, but... At least I'd like to have the experience needed for when I play this on my main account.
Time to fight again.
Oh, great, more ghosts. Very generic enemies. At least they're pretty easy to kill. I haven't bought Final Fantasy VII. I don't own any of the Final Fantasies. I've told you before, you may not suck me, sir, or ma'am, or whatever you are. You're a ghost, technically. You may not suck me. I don't know what the purpose of that is, then. Oh, hello, big guy. You, startled me a bit. And now that... Uh-oh. Oh, well. Don't know how to get to the... Or, I mean, I see an idea of how to get to him, but... Gotta kill big guy first. Come on, big guy. You're just a simple enemy. Ah, we got him. No problem. Wow, that worked significantly better than using just light attacks. This game does seem to at least be longer than I might have thought it would be, given the length of Chapter 1. Which is good for the game developer, not necessarily good for a trophy hunter, but... I mean... It's not a bad game. I'm gonna say that. It's not a bad game at all. Again, it could use a block or, like, dodge feature. I mean, I guess you sort of have the dodge feature with the R1, the dash. But it probably could have used, like, an official block and dodge feature, like, you know, Soulsborne games. And there was that really weird glitch with the platforms coming in and out of the wall. That could, like, suck you in if you touched them. I don't really know how that happens. That was just very weird. I don't really even know if there's a purpose of fighting all these things. Unless... I'm assuming it helps me level up? Yes, it does. Okay, so there is a purpose to it, sort of. That's good to know. That one looks like it's almost bathed in it. Or, no, it's just the light. I was hoping that it was like a different color that would be worth more. The Soulsborne games, the only one I've ever played is Bloodborne. And let's just say that me and my neighbor were so bad at it that in 2 hours, we were playing it on my account for whatever reason. And in about 2 hours of play, I didn't get a single trophy, so I was able to delete it off my list. So that shows just how bad we were. Now, we were doing a drinking game out of it, so that's probably part of the problem. From what I know, like, some people say Sekiro is one of the hardest. Sekiro. Some people say that, while some say it's one of the easiest. So that's actually quite interesting. Oh, do I have to, like... Huh. That would have been kind of cool. Oh, no, I'm supposed to go over here. Yeah, some people say Sekiro is the easiest or the hardest. I think that usually Dark Souls 3 is considered the easiest. And then Bloodborne. Like, I think among general overall consensus, it's maybe Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, and in really sort of any order, or pretty similar overall levels, Dark Souls 1, 2, Demon's Souls, and Sekiro. I think it's like Sekiro has sort of a different style of gameplay with the attacks and stuff than some of the other games, but I don't really know that much about it. I'd have to get good to really do anything with those games. I would not consider myself gotten good enough yet. Well, it's not even... I don't even think it's as much needing to get good as it is needing to get patience. Because I'm not a very patient individual. usually, so that would probably be the bigger issue with it, would just be my lack of patience. More than lack of skill, because I've done some hard games before. Alright, so we've already been here, so... So what do I need to do now that I got the 4 keys? Ah, this door. At least that's what I'm assuming, given that it shows 4 similarly shaped key symbols. Yep. Got it. This must be the end of the level. I mean, there's a boss fight, but... nothing around the back. So yeah, I don't know exactly which one would be the hardest, but... I mean, I don't know when I'll ever do any of them. Plus, I'd rather not be in an apartment with other people around to hear me screaming about the game and raging. Because that's fairly likely to happen.
From thin air.
What are you doing here, kid? Or should we say...
Quite thirsty. I ate a larger popcorn than normal at the movie. And a larger drink than normal, but it was also Diet Coke, so...
Galland had to do away with Valera's...
not as hydrating as water. And I did that because Saving Private Ryan's a bit of a longer movie. It's like 2.5 hours. And I was hungry at the time, so I wanted to be sufficiently supplied for the movie. And I was not smart enough to bring candy with me. How sad. I mean, that's just the easiest thing to sneak in, is candy. Because you can just put it in your pocket. So that's easy, but what was I gonna say with that? Like, I have been able to sneak in drinks before. Like, during the winter, I have a really, really big coat with, like, a ridiculous number of pockets on it. So, because of that, it was fairly easy for me to sneak in, like, a drink, like a bottle of water. Or an unopened bottle of Fireball. Not saying I ever did that, just saying it would be easy. No one can implicate me in anything. To be fair, I actually never did sneak in any alcohol. Because that would have been probably too obvious if like a staff person saw me consuming it. I don't want to get banned from a theater, so... Sneaking in a bottle of water, though, is a little bit more tolerable. Because in so many places, water's free. Maybe not necessarily in theaters, but it's free in, like, restaurants and stuff, so... Only thing you can't sneak in at all is popcorn. At least I haven't figured out a way to do so, if there is a way. Level up! And level complete. So that's 2 of the 5 chapters done. And I've only been streaming for less than an hour and a half. And the first, like, 10 minutes of it were Red Dead 2.
Galland could feel its darkness. He knew.
So basically like an hour and 15 minutes in and 2 chapters completed. Now, I didn't find all the collectibles. And I think that Bad Driver said that they're missable because you can't go back to areas. But it definitely looks like this will be a game I play on my main account. Skippable cutscenes would have also been kind of nice.
And that is how Galland succeeded in freeing the city.
But did he manage to banish evil?
So it's being told as a story, I guess.
Moonstone Shield had incomparable power.
And did he manage to absorb the power of more gems of evil?
Take it easy, one step at a time. Now, I'll tell you what happened after that.
All right.
Galland succeeded in freeing the city from evil. Everything was back to normal.
Yep, I was wondering when that was going to happen. I could tell that it was going toward that because it was lagging enough. The game's only like 5 gigs. It probably shouldn't be lagging that much. And it probably shouldn't be crashing. Oh yeah, me and my neighbor, I hope you're feeling better, man. We finished Chapter 2 and then the game crashed. This game is actually terrifying. Has anyone gotten the platinum yet? Yeah, actually, people have gotten the platinum. Wow, okay. The game, like, most of the trophies look easy except for maybe the prize counter and the tokens. Although the game itself is not particularly easy. Okay, so yeah, defeat the boss at different places, get all the skills, which I think is story-related, find all the relics, there's 18 of them. Get to level 6, that's not too hard, I don't think. What's the trophy rarity? 3.1, okay. They probably only gave it out to trophy hunters. Mostly, because I think Bad Driver got a copy, I got a copy. I'm sure, I wouldn't be surprised if Michael got a copy. Or if Lyndon or Harrison or any of them got a copy. 20 experience chests, that's easy. Don't know what those 4 are. Find all the relics in each area. Okay. Defeat the boss in each area. The other skills. Reach the maximum speed surfing. That's probably pretty easy. Well, I'm going to tell them that... I mean, I don't think they want me to, they need me to actually write a review anywhere, but... I would say, like, if any of them ever, like, watch the stream or something... I would definitely say it's not a bad game at all, especially for like an indie game. It's reasonably fun to play. It's not like overly difficult or anything. It would be better if you had like a blocking and dodging feature, like actual blocking and dodging features, instead of just the dash. It would be nice for some of the combat, though it's not entirely necessary. It would be kind of nice for the fighting segments. And I would say your 5 gig game should not be crashing an hour in. And like I said, I could tell it was going that way for the last half hour or more because it's lagging at times. So I could tell it was going that way. But the controls seem to be working pretty well, actually. The jumping and stuff is pretty smooth. So I can't really complain about that. That seems to be working pretty well. It's slightly open world, which is nice. It has a bit of that Jak and Daxter 1 feel to it. Because the game, I think the game is released to everybody. At this point, like anyone can go out and buy it at least. quite colorful, but sometimes overwhelmingly so. Just everything being a shade of pinkish red. Here, at least out in these fields. I mean, I don't think I'd call it something big, but it's definitely not a bad game for what it is. I don't know what the price would have been, though. Okay, so they do block off areas once you've been to them, so that would make the collectibles missable. That's good to know. But I think that Bad Driver's got a guide up for it, so that won't be a problem when I go back for the Platinum. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call it, like, a big game by any means, but it's definitely not a bad game, so it's definitely a decent quality game.
At that moment...
Ah, okay, it's R2. I couldn't figure out how to get on the skateboard. Or hoverboard, really. Oh, enemies out in the fields now. Okay. So it looks like maybe you can tackle the levels in whatever order. That's kind of nice. Yeah, it's decent enough for what it is, so can't complain. I don't know what the price of it was, so... It's going to be obviously harder to recommend if it's expensive.
In times of old,
whoa, okay.
fought in the circus to win their freedom.
Ah, so the Colosseums seem to be... Actually, let me check that. So are the Colosseums... Aha, they're gonna... So that's what these are. Okay, let's check it out. Let's see what it is. Haven't done this yet.
Of his freedom.
Yeah, it's decent enough and fun enough to play. It's not a bad game, so just as long as it's not too expensive. I mean, if it's more than like $15, it's probably not going to be worth it. At more than 15. But again, I don't really know what the price was, so can't really say for sure anything. Okay, so these are just basically combat arenas, presumably. And there's 4 or 5 of them. Does my health go up back up automatically? It does, okay. So it's actually auto. That's good to know. So presumably you could probably come to these later in the game, like do these toward the end of the game, and they would be easier, because you'd have more health and more attacks. That's actually good to know as well. You the boss? Oh, I don't know if I've seen... Have I seen one like him before? Maybe not. I think someone sent me a couple messages that I'd like to read. Hey, T-Long. Caught me right in the middle of a bit of conflict here, so... Yeah, I mean, it's an indie game. It doesn't look bad at all. Like, the graphics are actually not bad at all. It reminds me a little bit of Oceanhorn, to be fair. Like, with the graphical style and even a few aspects of the, like, more hack-and-slash-esh gameplay and the sort of throwback to older games, the way that one's sort of a throwback to, like, Zelda. Oceanhorn was one of the more fun Platinums I've done that was, like, an indie game. I really need to do Reverie. I've heard good things about Reverie. That it's sort of a mixture of, like, Zelda 1 and Earthbound. Which I actually have played some of both, like on the NES or SNES Classics. Oh, phone battery's low, yeah. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool if you could change weapons, have more weapons options. That'd be kind of cool. Like, maybe you could have a ranged weapon. I mean, we might get a ranged weapon later. I don't know, because, I mean, we're less than halfway through the game, so... So we might, like, get a ranged weapon or something later that we don't know about. Again, like I said, the combat could probably be tweaked a little bit. Just a block feature and a dodge feature that... Maybe one that's more than just the dash attack feature, because that's not always something that works in games. Uh-oh. A lot of them. No, I have not added Bad Driver as a friend either. I don't know if he's taking friend requests or not. I mean, he's a way higher level trophy hunter than I am. He's got, like, at least 100 more platinums probably than I do. But he also has a lot more overall stacks
Would have to try something strong.
of like easy games. Like he stacks games like up to 6 times, I think. I don't know if he stacks them 6 times, but he definitely stacks them at least 4 times. And he has like every Ratalaika game ever made. I only have maybe less than half of them done even once. I don't know if he's got any like super higher level platinums. Yeah, combat challenge completed. Nice. And looks like you get collectibles from it. Cool. The game is called Effie. It's a game that I got a review copy for from the developer.
Oh.
Ooh, a relic. So there's 11 total just out in the world, and then 7 within the levels. That's interesting to know. I didn't realize that. So there's 5 of these combat arenas. There's either 4 or 5 of them.
Garland felt much better.
Oh, a mini-map. That's something else that would be kind of nice. Would be like a mini-map. Just so I know where I'm going and don't get horribly lost out here and ride in circles. Because it seems to be a reasonably big open area to explore. Yeah, it is, because it looks like... I think you can go all the way to the wall. I don't know how far you can go this way. Maybe these things? Are these the... Let me see if these are the border. No, they are not.
Our hero didn't take him.
Oh, they are. Okay. That was weird. It's not an invisible wall. Usually an invisible wall. Okay, that's it. Okay, so it's not quite as big as it might have looked, but it's still relatively big and open. Seems like it could have been some unused space if they wanted to have more levels in the game or something. But yeah, Bad Driver, like, he has a lot more platinums than me, but his are also... He's got a lot more stacks multiple times of a lot of games.
Perhaps there was some loot for him.
Okay, so what happens if I check this out? So is this just like a little mini dungeon? That's what it seems to be. Just some loot here. Yeah, it is. As best I can tell, it's this character narrating the story of his adventure to, like, his kid. From what I saw in, like, an interlude between after the previous chapter. That's what it seems to be. What's up top? That's what... Aha! So these do have relics at them, so there is a purpose of it.
Another relic for his collection.
Okay, that's interesting enough. Good to know. So where shall we explore next? Again, a mini-map would actually be a bit helpful in this. Oh, a random house in the middle of nowhere. Can I go inside? Nope. Oh, maybe back here. Oh, is it just a ramp? No, wait, I can climb up it. Nope. Just a few of those power rune things. Oh, I see another tower. So it looks like there's probably 5 or 6 of these encampments.
Perhaps there was some loot for him.
Oh, wait, this is... Oh, this is like an actual area, okay. Like an actual, almost like that arena that we did, as it's in the same category on the trophies. Yeah, this is definitely a game that could benefit from a mini-map. Would make life quite a bit easier. With the navigating the world and all. We had one fall down, I might have to go back and kill him later. A block or dodge feature would be quite helpful with these guys that throw stuff because you can't really dodge their attacks even though they don't do a lot of damage. Looks like there are a few of those stones just laying about, but just those aren't really required by any means. There is definitely, it looks like something underneath that bridge though. We'll need to go check that out later. Alright, what do we have up here? Just racks of fish, anything around the back? Nope. That up, that up. Aha! Alright, we found a relic.
Oh, Galen had found a relic.
Oh yeah, the hoverboard from the Jack games. Yep, I remember that. Or at least from the first game.
At that moment, Galen couldn't do that.
Like I said, I didn't really play the second or third ones. Alright, I think I definitely saw something over underneath the bridge. Let's see what that is. I think it's probably just more of the runes, but I want to check it just in case. Yeah, it is. Okay. Hoverboard controls are not actually that bad. They're not great for, like, precise movements, but they aren't bad, so... No worse than any other game, that's for sure. We have a drain. Crash headfirst into the drain. I would have laughed if that had killed me, or something. Alright, so that was another sort of area cleared with an item in it. So there's at least a couple more of those out here somewhere. This is where we started at. So there's nothing else there. Alright, let's head back toward the windmill town and look from there to figure out where to go next. Use the jump. There's actually nothing off these jumps unless maybe one of them has some things on them somewhere. Oh, I ran into a tree. Ooh, but we found an encampment.
A ghoul's encampment.
Excellent.
There was some loot for him.
I'll take the supplies and the kills and the XP. I'm also glad to be back up here because now I can start working out again. Because my apartment has a gym, so like a mini gym. It's never really crowded during the day, so excited to be able to work out again. Continue getting healthier.
Oh, got it.
He does like loot. I mean, who doesn't like free loot? Everyone likes free loot. At least he's not paying for it in loot boxes. That's always the bright side. Okay, where else can we even go? So we've been to the windmill town. Let's check this place out. This looks like something interesting.
3 crumbling towers
Aha! I think this is a new area.
from the temple. Surely there was an incredible treasure at the top.
Or maybe it's not? Guess we'll see. It seems like it's a bigger area, but I can't entirely tell. What's the purpose of that platform going all the way over there? Well, it might be a full area because it's a little bit bigger. We look around, it looks like there's another encampment over there. There's something else over there. And those barrels, that's a whole big area, I'm sure, because I remember seeing that symbol earlier. So I think that's definitely somewhere we have to go. I think this might just be another dungeon. I know, speaking of that, it's like how in Fallout and Skyrim there's always stuff on people that they probably wouldn't be carrying around normally. Or the idea of carrying around legendary gear for when you're a random animal. So yeah, there's definitely something over there that we can do. There's the Barrel Town. There's something down there that's closer to the border. That's probably going to take me up, so don't want to hit it just yet. Oh, we got this, though. So that's basically like almost like a checkpoint. What else do we have? More enemies. At least they're fairly easy to kill. And honestly, the enemies in the game are pretty easy to take down until there's like a million of them on screen at once. I can't tell if he's trying to save the world or not. He fights this witch at the end of each chapter, like as a boss. But I'm not really sure if it's saving the world or if it's just for loot. I think he missed both the boss fights so far, so... And they're not even really boss fights, because you don't actually fight the enemy. All you do is, like, kill minions. Or her minions, not the minions that we all know and hate. That would be funny, his ex-wife. That would actually be quite funny. I give him points for that. I couldn't get that one, but... Well, actually, is that where I'm supposed to go? Probably. Yeah. Yep. Now I gotta figure out where to go next. Something sort of right above me. Aha! Is this gonna go higher up? Nope, just stays there. This is good. This gives you a very good view of the world. Get a better idea of where we need to go. Now let's go ahead and hit the switch first in case I get knocked off. That way I don't have to climb all the way back up. Nah, I don't want to... If I hit him, I might fall... Okay, it just made him fall off. That's fine, too. And there are those little, like, gates out there. I wonder if those have anything, or if they are important at all. They're probably... That's probably like a racetrack or something, now that I look at it. Given that other area over there looks like it could be part of one. Alright, we got another relic.
Within him. Oh,
More treasure.
found a relic.
And a trophy.
At that moment, Gallant couldn't do that.
Alright, let's go see what we have over here. First we have what looks like a little destroyed building. No, it's like a map stone, like what we saw earlier. Is it trying to tell me where to go? It looks like we need to go to Saw Blade area next, and then to the barrel. But otherwise, seems to serve no purpose. Okay. Hi, Michael Corretto, thank you. It is a racetrack, okay.
Gallant faced what looked like a speed trap.
I hope this is the only one of these.
He could win and obtain a handsome reward by surfing on his shield.
Wait, did I don't think I hit it. That doesn't really look like a starting gate symbol. Did I hit it? I can't. Let's try it this way. Ah, here we go. Where do they spawn at? Something seems to not be functioning here. I hit X. Okay, so it is pretty much going through the gates to some degree, but yeah, I can't seem to start the challenge. And I bet this has a relic. So I may not be able to get it. That's quite unfortunate. Glitches are always fun, guys. There's an encampment. Let's ride around a little bit more, see what else we can find. That's near the border. Because I didn't see it behind me either, so it's kind of weird. I don't know why nothing came up.
City.
The Grape City, a renowned place. That's the wine barrel. So that's what they are? Wine barrels? Okay.
Even in the farthest
Or grape juice barrels, aka wine barrels.
real tribute to grapes, they were.
Well, it says to go to the Saul next, which I'm assuming is that factory, but looks like we have a camp. So people obtained the platinum, but I couldn't get the race to work, so I might have to see if that's just glitchy and if I have to, like, reset the game or something, probably. I mean, it doesn't matter because this isn't on my account. This is on my alternate account until I knew how the game actually plays and if it's easy platinum or not, in which case I will go back and play it on my main. And I think the only missable trophy is the relics one, which is good. What is that over there? Is that... no, those are just bridges. I thought that might be another camp, but those are just some kind of bridge. Or a bridge. Alright, let's open up this chest.
Galen felt much better now.
And where is the actual treasure at that we came here for? Is it over... Where is the actual treasure? I am not seeing a relic here, so this one must not have a relic for whatever reason. That's interesting enough, so pretty much a waste of time. Bridges serve like no purpose, honestly, because you don't get hurt by going in the water. What do we have over here? A guidepost. And this is the next major location. Given these rings that are all the way out here, there's probably a second race as well.
They say there's no wood in the world like this one. Who knows what evil lurks in this city?
Alright, looks like we're about to get a new power. Yeah, Garland's the name.
Galen learned
Oh, and
to
unskippable
fight.
cutscenes,
Sword
that's
made
another
from
thing.
woodborne wood. The thing had clashed against sword. Never shattered. A true sign of its quality.
Shouldn't be this tired, it's only 10 o'clock.
As soon as he smelled the place, Galen felt
I don't know
nostalgic.
if it's coming off the coffee, the
He
shot of
remembered
coffee
how
I
happy
had.
he used to be.
Espresso, for that matter,
The same way
espresso
he was
shot.
happy in the present on his current adventure. In the end, he decided he would just enjoy himself, if only for a little while.
Alright. Oh, don't crash. I feel like if it crashes during an autosave, that's like the worst thing that can happen. Because that's probably a sign of the game will corrupt itself.
The Elder Protectors were providing him with a new skill. Now he could
What's
throw
my new
his
skill?
mighty-
Aha! So we do get a, sort of a long-ranged attack. Okay. Well, actually, only kind of. That's not really a true ranged attack. It's more of a circle attack. But that's cool enough, I guess. Something else new. And we need like a sniper shield, you know, one that turns into like a sniper rifle, or can be used as a sniper rifle or something. That'd be kind of funny. It wouldn't be the most useful or practical thing, but I guess, you know, it's a thing. I'm assuming that this is probably where we're headed, because it looks like a couple of keys needed here.
Sadly, Galen didn't have the keys.
Galland didn't have the keys he needed.
He would have to go find them and come back another time.
So this place only needs 2 keys, so maybe it's shorter. Oh, he actually hit me. That takes us back toward the start of the area. I wonder if it's infinite spawning enemies here. That's what it seems like it is. Gotta remember to use that now. now because that's actually quite useful, except that it does drain your health, not health, but stamina thing a little bit. No, like, relics back here or anything. Okay, or there might be multiple doors. Well, no, wait, that's actually the main one. Okay, so it looks like there is only one door, so it's probably a little shorter area. Okay, cool. I'm estimating this to be like maybe a 6-hour platinum if you're following a relic guide. Probably, I mean, actually it's probably less than that, probably like 5 hours. Because we're at basically 2 hours here, a little under 2 hours, since the first few minutes were Red Dead, so... A young adult who failed to help an elderly lady in need... And because of his failure, a witch cursed him? Oh, okay. Where'd you find that? Just looking it up? They probably said it at the beginning of the game and I just didn't know or talked over it. Most likely. Usually with easy platinum games, I don't care much about reading up on story aspects. Last time I had a review for a game, Demetrius the Big Cynical Adventure, it really didn't have much of a story. Oh, we have something we can do there. Oh, it's a switch, okay. That's actually interesting, though, for the story. Very much fantasy elements. I have to wonder, though, if you could actually play this in any order you want, or if you have to play it in the order the game sort of sets up for you. Boxes definitely seem to respawn.
Yes, another relic for his collection.
And another collectible. One of 2 in the area. Alright, so where to next here? Where have I not gotten items from yet? Right up here. So I think we have to flip 2 more switches to open up the next area. Oh, wait, there's a key. Okay. We got that, too. That's good. That's good.
Surely there had to be a door that had opened.
So we need another key, and we need 2 more switches. Well, at least you figured out the story, man. That's good. Ah, okay, from them. Alright, that makes more sense then. Yeah, those are definitely pros. It's an okay enough world to explore. Basic combat, it's a little repetitive. Yes, it's a pretty easy game so far, once you sort of get the hang of the combat. And you can level yourself up pretty well, too, so that's interesting enough. Be a little stronger that way. Okay, so we got more rune things, but we still need the other progression items. Need that other switch and another key. So let's see if we can find a switch. Oh, there it is. How did I walk right by that before? Yeah, in Verge. I think I had seen that when they sent it to me. Alright, so yeah, we need another key, and we need one more switch somewhere. Where is the last switch? Yeah, these are definitely respawning. Oh, here's something. Haven't been in here yet. Secret tunnel. And can we go through that door? Nope, it's just locked. That would explain, because this seems like a pretty small area compared to the other one, so I had to go underground for something. Looks like a bar. Can I actually destroy the bottles? Nope. Okay, there's our other key, which should get us to our other switch. Oh, the other switch is down here. Okay, so... So that's something else, then. Yeah, that would be cool if you had, like I said before, just having some kind of ranged attack, like true ranged attack, not this, boomerang type attack would be cool. Uh-oh! It's an ambush! It's a trap!
An ambush.
It's a trap!
Time to fight again.
Ooh, wow, that's very powerful. No wonder you aren't supposed to come here early in the game. It would make things too easy. I'll have to see when I play it on my main account if you can actually come here first. Yeah, if you can get it for a decent price, it might be worth getting. I don't know how expensive it's going to be on PS4 or PC for that matter. Alright, so we've opened up, we can open that up, and we also have that statue that opened up over here. Level up! Nice! Before we go down here, I'm just gonna go grab another bottle of water real quick. I'll be back in just a moment. I lied. I actually grabbed a couple cans of water. Ah, it's a treasure room. So it's just like a secret treasure room. Doesn't seem to have anything else important.
An urge within him. Galen felt much better now.
Oh, there's not even a relic in here. That's surprising. Okay, so that's all the switches do is just take you to a little extra treasure.
Do that.
And not even an actual relic. That's funny, if you hit R2, it's just like, you can't do that. Why not? Is there a law in place that doesn't allow it? I can't tell if these things also are respawning. They might be. Yeah, I think they are. Because, well, that's actually a good thing, because that would at least mean that that trophy is technically not missable. Because you could still grind out stuff after the game. Alright, let's see how long this level actually ends up being now that we're already used the key. Oh, yep, there's gonna be more. Alright, that makes sense then. That seemed a little too short. What wonder if we're actually supposed to be able to get up here. Probably. Alright, let's just destroy all these boxes. Okay, we got a door here that needs a key. We don't have the key for it. Giant conveyor belts. Anything in there? Nope. Can we go through this door? Nope. Alright, so that looks like the main way we gotta go. I'll just grab the stuff that's on top of the saws. So we gotta open up that door on the right, that door over there, I think, and that door. So it looks like we got a few doors to open. What's laying around over here? Just more of them. Looking for where that other relic is, just to be able to say I found it. Nothing else over there, so just gonna go through a log tunnel. Uh-oh. Sounds like something's collapsing. Or maybe not. Maybe it was just something else in the game. Because it's shaking like it would, but it's not actually doing anything. There we go. Take out all three of them. At least the red grass isn't a harmful thing to us. That was a waste of the boomerang. Because it does take up that sort of stamina power gauge thing, but that at least refills on its own. Oh, you headed out, man? No problem. Thanks for joining in today. And yeah, if the game's a decent price, it wouldn't be a bad idea to pick it up on, like, because I know that you're a PC gamer mostly, so... Yeah, if you can get it for a decent price, definitely check it out. If they can just fix the lag more than anything, that'd be nice. And then, I mean, I don't even know. We might actually get, like, a longbow or laser out of the shield or something. Because, I mean, we're still only in the 3rd chapter, and there's, I think, 5 chapters. So, there's still more potential for more stuff to happen. I'm not going to play through the whole thing tonight. But, good night, man. Next stream will be on Friday.
It was time to fight again.
I'm not ending my stream yet, though, for whoever's still in the stream, so... But definitely I'll be streaming again on Friday. And Saturday. Drunk streams are a lot of fun. And I miss it.
Much better now.
I know, guys, because I haven't had a drunk stream in quite a while. Well, that's not entirely true. I had one with my neighbor, and that was, like, one of the most fun streams I've ever done. That was the one where me and Lizard Guy just played random games for... We played for, like, 5.5 hours straight.
At that moment, Gallant couldn't do.
That's the longest stream by far I've ever done. Is that... We were going for, yeah, 5.5 hours. That was crazy. I bet these are all going to turn into a trap corridor when we get done here, given all these things sticking out. Yeah, that was a really fun stream when we did that. As we played... What was it? We played a couple random games.
It looked like the mechanisms needed some power.
We played Outlast for like 20 minutes and were terrible at it. And got terrified of it. Not to mention we all... Ooh, nice. And then we played Overcooked 2 for like half of the stream, and Overcooked 1, not Overcooked 2. Uh-oh. But that was so much fun because it went so poorly that it was hilarious. That was easy enough, and we opened up a new door. And we got what looks like a new bridge. Uh-oh. More saws. There we go, got through that, no problem. Okay, that door's closed off. What's our next one? To the left. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, take out these barrels and these guys. I don't know, at some point I really need to, like, stream something on the Switch. Would be fun. Because I definitely enjoy playing some games on there. But more than anything, I would probably want to also try to stream stuff from the Wii and GameCube. Because, I mean, I love those consoles, and they have so many great games from over the years. Actual Wii games might be a tad problematic to stream, though. Just because they require, you know, being up and moving sometimes. But at least, like, GameCube games would be good. Do I see anything of value on the ground? I don't think so. Oh, looks like we're about to have an arena.
An ambush. It was.
Yep, it's a trap. Go boomerang. What does Sokka say? Why am I like blanking out on stuff with his boomerang jokes? I remember one he did. He's like, "Oh, we need group." It's when they try to figure out group names, and he's like, "Oh, I got it, the Boomerangs, because it has the name Aang in it." I approve of that. Uh-oh, that looks dangerous. Why is that in here? Why is there just like a giant saw that comes out of the floor? Oh, I can't actually ride on it. Uh-oh. More saws. It's like that part in Destroy All Humans Big Willy Unleashed. Crypto! More zombies! We need more zombies! How can I have a zombie soccer team without more zombies? That was the one game that wasn't voiced by the normal voice actors. I don't know who the actual voice actors are, but it was the one that wasn't voiced by them. Oh, ow. Why did I not try to jump that? Ow. Nothing down there.
Galen felt much.
Nothing of any actual value, just a few more of the power things. Which I've already leveled up like 4 times. Alright. Where to? Oh, I see. Alright, that one's closed off. Oh, we got new stuff opened. And something new back there. That'd be crazy if Nordic announced either a new Destroy All Humans or a remake of the old Destroy All Humans.
Sadly, Gallant didn't have the keys he needed to...
Like, not... Destroy All Humans 1 and 2, obviously, have already gotten at least ported. I know, they never took themselves seriously, and that was what was so loved about them. Yeah, if we were to get either... I mean, Big Willie Unleashed and Path of the Furon Remastered would be awesome. But better would be a new game, obviously. And again, I will do whatever I can to get an early copy of that from them for supporting Destroy All Humans through all its games and all its years.
Felt an urge.
I mean, I was the second person in the world to platinum Destroy All Humans 2 when it got ported over to the PS4. Would have been number 1, honestly, if I didn't have college. It was like I played a good portion of it the first day, but I couldn't quite get done with it, and I had to go to class the next day, unfortunately. So I had no real way of just doing an all-nighter and playing it. I don't think I had a test or anything, so it probably wouldn't have been that big a deal, but never know. I think it's supposed to be him telling a story, or someone reciting a story about him. There's the key that we need. Alright, so are these... That's just lava. What does this do? Is that gonna kill me? Is it just gonna, like... Ah, yep, it basically is. Is there any purpose of being down here? There is not. Just those couple of healing things. No, it actually doesn't kill me. It doesn't go all the way down. Okay, well, that was pointless. There's nothing even down there. Ah, now maybe it makes sense. Now maybe we need it. That's why it's down there. Okay, it's part of the puzzle. Oh, I hear a timer. Gotta be fast. Gotta be like Sonic. And the Sonic movie. Which looks terrible. I mean, they have no problem just mass murdering humans, but they also realize they need them because they have the pure Furon DNA that they need to survive and reproduce. So, in a sense, I guess it's almost like our relationship with a lot of animals. That we I mean, we don't technically need them to survive, but a lot of people eat meat, so we kind of need them to survive, I guess. Alright, so which one was it? This one. Looks like we kind of need them to survive in that case, but we still get rid of them. Oh yeah, the Sonic movie got delayed because they have to redesign the character. Because it got such horrible reception. Can we actually... Looks like we can go back here. I don't mind the Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman Robotnik, though. Whichever one it is.
Felt an urge within him.
Because he's so... You can tell he's like... He's one of those guys that tends to get passionate about, like, all of his roles. Even if you probably shouldn't.
Felt. 'Cause. 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 '
It should make for an interesting enough performance. Okay, that's the third one. And now we have to dodge lava. Design their own houses. I mean, I probably want to make one like a crazy cool sim. Ow. Oh, that's not good. That's instant death. Like some super nice house from a Sims game. That'd be cool.
Well, Gallad was aging, but he could still...
Okay, this is not going to be easy.
He just needed to focus is all.
So when they turn dark red, that means they're about to turn. Got it. Okay, that wasn't hard. I didn't realize that they would turn red like that. I don't know why you'd want to have like a super like dungeon type house. Because then it's dangerous to live in. Even if you know how to get through it. The yellow bar, that's like your leveling up meter, your XP bar. That's what we increase every time we pick up these runes. How convenient that the fire goes in such an order that we can actually get past it. How convenient. Thank you, trap designers, for making a convenient series of traps. And back in. One more. Alright, so that one... where's that elevator at? Over here. And get on this elevator. And what's up here? There's another similar puzzle locked behind a gate. Yep. And it looks like it's a switch. Whoa. That is a lot of... Oh, wait a second. I bet there might be something up there. That seems a bit suspicious. Huh. There's not. I wonder if... Are we even supposed to get up here? Yeah, there's nothing up here. Oh, are we like inside of the clock? Yeah, I think we are. Well, I don't know what the purpose of all these is unless they're hiding something. Which they don't appear to be. Just an extra series of XP boosts. I mean, I wouldn't mind building a house that, like, resembled a game or something. That'd be kind of cool. Okay, so we've got to set it up to make a certain symbol. Ah, I see. I see. Ah, that was pretty easy.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very easy. I would make like a Fallout-themed house, in all honesty. That was one of the easiest segments of this area yet. what's the last door? This one. Bet we're getting near the end of this chapter as well. Is that? Yeah, that's all that is. Okay. Something through here. That looks like a secret passage. It is a bit of a secret passage with a few items in it. Always nice. You seem to be invincible while in those cutscenes.
Much better now.
Uh-oh. I thought for a second I was stuck. I'm wondering where that other relic is on this level. Who knows? It's not a big deal if I don't find it. It's just an extra thing. Keep trying to level up, though. We might be able to level up again by the end of the chapter. It'll be close. Depends on how many of these I actually decide to hit. Is this a springboard? It is not. I guess that's going to raise up later, then. That should... Yeah, that's going to break stuff faster. Okay, that's actually not a bad idea for breaking stuff. Alright. Last area, most likely, of this chapter. Before a boss fight. That's what my assumption is. Safety first, with giant things that pound onto your head and kill you. You can just walk right by, so they serve very little purpose, I guess. Oh, that one was a little trickier, because you actually put fire there as well. Oh, this one's... Oh, that's actually tougher, actually. I guess I gotta study the way they go. That one was a little bit more difficult laid out.
That's not what happened.
Oh, that's not what happened. I just realized he says that. That's kind of funny. It looks like... I can't tell. Did I lose any XP when I died? I don't know. Okay, so let's see. It's 4 of them, and then I get a little respite. Then just 1 more after. Okay, not too hard. Uh-oh, more of them. What is that in the middle? And is that even... Is that stopping the ones there? Probably. Easy enough. Okay, where are we now? Oh no, I missed. Jump back up. I want the power. The power cells, the rune things, whatever they are. I think they're runes. Yeah, they are. I think that's what they said they are. Yeah, it's illegal to build traps inside your house. That doesn't actually surprise me. Because I could see why that would technically be beyond the idea of stopping your intruder. That would be torturing your intruder. More than it would be actually stopping them. I could see that. And there's always then the risk that you hurt yourself in the process instead. Now, the boomerang attack is probably a bit overpowered. Still wondering where that relic is, but I don't know if we'll find it or not. Oh well. Get all that, grab these, got more tents, we got what looks like an elevator here. Is it powered up? Maybe we are dwarves, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, that's for sure. I don't know why I'd want a house like Saul, because everything would kill you. And I'd probably hit my own trap by accident eventually. Uh-oh, I messed that up. I actually got myself hit on that. Alright, just go down already. Ah, your friend is being a bit of a pain here. There we go, we got him. And we have ledges over here that we're going to be able to climb at some point and explore. Alright, get that. We've got another door here to open. Break all the boxes. Hey, there's the other relic. Look at that.
Yes, another relic for his collection.
Cool. I was always a bit of a collectathon type person or collectible type person. Even before like the invention of trophies and achievements and stuff. 'Cause I still tended to like go for 100% based stuff in games back in the day. Yeah, I'd agree with that. There's definitely a line between them. Am I supposed to be up here? I don't think so. Let's go back here and see if I can figure out where we need to go next. That's not what we're supposed to do. Those blades are gonna kill me. That's not it. I thought... Oh, look at that. I didn't even see that. Times, but I didn't even notice that. No! Ah, crap. That's not good. Okay, let's try that again. I'm not gonna... Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe they stay up. Oh, I think I was supposed to jump inside the dragon, wasn't I? Is this gonna kill me, standing in here? I'm now curious. Seems suspicious. Nope, surprisingly not. Oh man, you can actually almost make that. Oh, come on now. That's annoying. Not even the controls, it's just kind of a small platform to land on. Oh, okay, now that one actually was the game. That one wasn't me. I thought I made that jump. Ah, someone had a flamethrower and stuff. Dang. No, flamethrowers aren't technically illegal. The hand grenades are. Alright, just take your time. And made it. That should give us an elevator. Yep. Alright, so now we're fine. Ooh, we got a, more saw blades. Oh! I walked right into that. I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that that one was going to crush me.
Oh, Galland was aging, but he could...
Galland was aging, but he could still be a hero.
Needed to focus is all.
He just needed to focus. And, you know, actually see the trap that was there. Alright, this time we aren't going to die from something that simple. Is that it? Yeah. Sure is. That's it. Or seems to be. Yeah, we're not going to quite level up again. That's fine, though. We'll get that eventually. Alright, there we go. And we have a puzzle. So, I think I see how this one's going to work already, though. I just gotta see which things go to which. Okay, so the red square is first. That's this one. Now the blue X. That's not it. That's the red X. There it is, this one. It's this middle one. Or, actually, let me make sure of that. Yep, this one. This game is scolding me, yeah. I guess for being bad. Alright, so now we need the red 3 lines, which is this one. Now the red X. Is that this? No, it's this back one, isn't it? No, it's not that. Oh, it's this middle one. Okay. Then we need the blue 3 line, which should be this one back here. Yep. And now the last one. Easy enough.
Yes.
Oh, this seems like a dangerous trap-filled death trap. Dangerous trap-filled death trap. Oh.
Suddenly, Malira appeared at that very precise moment.
There's the evil witch.
Evil. And Galland knew that the time had come once more to prove his mettle.
Yeah, the puzzles have been pretty
Where
easy
do you
so
think
far.
you're going? This city belongs to me. This time it won't be that easy. Hold on to your dentures. This one is going to hurt.
Oh no, I'm so scared. Oh, but this actually looks like something different.
Galland had to tread carefully if he didn't want to end up beaten to a pulp.
Okay, so what's that gonna do? Open up more? Oh, okay, it's gonna hurt her. Got it. Okay, so this is basically like a 3-phase fight. Provided I don't die from something stupid like that. Okay, I see what to do. Alright, that's simple enough. It's just basically a 3 phases of dodging her attacks and the traps that are probably, most of them are probably instant death.
Galen was aging, but he could still become a hero.
Ow,
Just
that one's
needed to
not.
Focus his off.
Neither is that one. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the graphics are not bad at all. Especially for, like, an indie game. That's gonna get repetitive, though, her screeching. Oh, come on now. I couldn't have dodged that. I got it off like a statue or something right at the beginning of the game. I think that's what happened.
Well, Galen was aging, but he could still become a hero. He just needed to focus his off.
Okay, do not fall off, please. You know, the witch's sign isn't bad either. Okay. Okay, come on now. Okay, no, if it had let me get on the thing, that would have been nice. No, come on now. I didn't get hit by that. I thought I went through it fast enough. This is turning out to be a little bit more annoying than I expected.
Oh, that's not what happened. What Galen really did was...
That is what happened. Whoever your name is, Galland. That is what happened. You died. You died, it did. There we go. Come on, get on the log. Thank you. Oh, here we go. Aha, that time you didn't get me. There we go. Got past that one. Okay, no. Come on now. I think it's just that's his way of adding it into the story. It's like, oh, the player died. That's not what actually happened. I never died.
Oh, that's not what happened.
Bad time to drink water.
What Galen really did was...
You cannot insult me like that, sir. That time was not really my fault. I am calm, I'm just, I am trying to concentrate. It's just like, this is the one area where the controls and gameplay are not working particularly well. He's just sort of sliding around every time he touches something. There we go. That's fine. The damage from that thing is really not bad at all. Got through that. Second switch. Oh, he almost hit me right out of the cutscene. That was a little douchey. Alright, so what's this last area gonna be? Oh, just things that push you off. Okay. Okay, still alive. That's what happened on the other pushy things earlier in the game. Invisible, you actually missed that. It was a weird glitch that happened with one of the pushy things at the beginning of the game. How did that not kill me? I thought for sure that was going to kill me. Yeah, Melira or Melina or something.
After so much effort, he finally...
That did require a bit more effort.
There he was, with the second gem of evil in front of him. Galen could not allow the dark magic to persist.
Trophy. Well, she's only gone for now. You fight her in literally every chapter.
Yes! He managed to do it again!
Ha 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 ha! That's it, kiddo. Melira was a powerful witch, but Galen managed to defeat her again.
But with a little luck, right?
No, it was only skill. I did everything myself.
Well, maybe a little. But Galen had also been very brave.
I was so brave and smart and handsome and amazing.
I don't understand. Why did Galen have to go through all that? I'm worried that the witch may have hurt him.
Well, don't worry. It was his fate. And everything has happened, just as I told you. Now, where was I? What was I saying?
Galen had already absorbed the power of 2 gems of evil.
Oh, yes. Let's continue.
Alright, and we are back
Galen
outside.
succeeded in freeing...
With a lot of lag.
Everything was back to normal.
It's so gonna crash again. Which is fine, because I'm honestly about to end off the stream anyway. We've been going for almost 3 hours. Wonder how much further back here we can go. Actually, it looks like you can explore decent ways out. Yeah, again, like the mini-map would be nice, because there's actually quite a bit of area to explore. Or... no, this is the one I've already been to. Never mind. I think there must be like 2 total Colosseums, I think, from what I looked at from the trophies. There's maybe one more on like the other side of the map or something. Is that a village? An enemy outpost? It is. Well, kind of. Not really, because there's... no, there is one. Okay, well, that was an easy one.
Oh! Galen had found a...
That one was actually quite easy. There's only like 2 enemies here. Alright, guys. I think that's going to be about it for tonight. Like I said, I've been going about 3 hours. This is an interesting enough game. I gotta thank the developers for sending me a review copy. It's not a bad game at all. It's actually relatively fun to play. Pretty casual overall. If you're gonna be playing it for trophies, it's not too hard. So far, at least. I mean, I finished 3 chapters, and I think there's 5 chapters, and I haven't really had any real issues aside from that one segment we just did being a little more troublesome. I think the only thing you're going to have to worry about if you're going for Platinum is the collectibles, because they're highly missable. Because each area closes off once you've explored it. The next area I have to go to is the wine barrels. So do keep that in mind if you're going to play it for trophies. But yeah, not a bad game. Definitely, if you can get it for a decent price, pick it up. Am I actually allowed to go in here? I'm curious. It looks like I might actually be... no, wait, I see what looks like a wall up there. Never mind. Okay, I don't think we can go in there yet. I think we need all those gems first. Alright. I'll see you guys on Friday for a drunk stream.